State, York, it's the Feed at 5. Now, here's Jones.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Feed at 5, the show with the hashtag of the day and tweets you might have missed. I am your temporary host, Chernak, filling in for Jones. As you can see from my attire today is Grunge Monday. Yes, that's a thing, and not something I just completely made up right this second to explain why I'm dressed like this. Jones cannot be here today because he got the job of vacuuming and rolling up the red carpet at the Oscars. It was an amazing opportunity, and being offered that job really pulled the rug out from under him. Now, being a social media show, I report what happens to be trending all over the internet and Twitter and such, but there's not a whole lot today. Because it's just Oscars, 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 Oscars. Which may seem weird to you considering that it was last night. But a little secret about show business. Sometimes we film things ahead of time. Right now, it's Sunday afternoon over here where I am. Right now, you all have a better idea of who won Oscars than I do right now. But come this time tomorrow, you'll still have a better idea of who won the Oscars, because I don't really care. I've lost a lot of respect over the years. It's just become an award show about politics, and not about art. It seems almost sacrilegious for me to say this because I am a huge movie buff. I've been involved with the performing arts since 1982 and had strong interests in it even before then. I wish I had something more amusing to say about all this, but I don't. I'm just annoyed that it's taking up all of the news when I could be talking about more interesting things. But speaking of things that people don't care about, telephone books! This past Friday marked the 137th anniversary of the printing of the very first telephone directory. It was a whopping 1 page long and included 50 whole listings for individuals and businesses in the New Haven, Connecticut area. Now, we've got 800 pages of adverts and coupons, a listing of local businesses that we can look up online faster than we can in the pages, and a couple dozen listings for old people who actually still have landlines. Yes, do you have something to add about telephone books? But hey, they make for lovely modern art installations when it's time to recycle them. And this past Saturday, tickets went on sale for the 2015 San Diego Comic-Con International Convention. This convention is a mecca for all things pop culture, from movies to television shows, celebrities. Apparently there's a little bit about comic books in there somewhere. And it's insanely popular. So popular, in fact, that when the tickets went on sale, they sold out in a record-breaking 52 minutes. Ensuring that only scalpers and people with really good connections got passes. They really need to find a better system for the ticket selling. I mean, if you're into that sort of stuff, like I am, it's worth experiencing at least once in your life. Which I did back in 2013, and I had a blast. But I also didn't pay for my ticket because I was actually doing work for the convention. But I met somebody at Comic-Con that assured me a surefire way for anyone to be able to get tickets, and that was aliens. And now it's time for the hashtag of the day, sponsored by Penn State, York. Today is hashtag cold. And that was the hashtag of the day, sponsored by Penn State, York. And speaking of cold, @Emergency Kittens tweeted a photo. If pictures say 1,000 words, the first one on this is nope! Dear everyone in the country, if all of you could step outside and blow as hard as you can towards the northeast, where this man is currently trapped, and send some of that warmer weather up my way, I'd really appreciate it. And finally, the hide-and-seek champion of the world was recently found. The Drents Museum in the Netherlands took a CT scan of an 11th or 12th century Buddhist statue and discovered inside were the mummified remains of 11th or 12th century Buddhist master Luquan from the Chinese meditation school. And boys, he'd been doing one hell of a job. And in fact, some practicing Buddhists say that these types of mummies, of which there are several of around in the world, are in an advanced state of meditation. Can you imagine coming out of that meditative state? You stretch, and then you look down and you see your ribs, and you think, holy crap, I need a burger! Burgers. Well, this big hairy ginger needs a burger now. So that's it for today's episode of Feed at 5. I will see you tomorrow with another episode, and stay loud!